Hello and welcome back to MyAngelChannel. I'm Angel, and in this reading, y'all, we're about to get all into the nitty-gritty of business. Okay, we're standing on business. It's going to be all about career, current career, how it's going, the career path that you're headed on, any type of career change, anything to do with this business. We're going to get this reading about it. Okay, so here for the group selection, we're going to be using the Star Codes Astro Oracle. We're gonna pull 5 of these because we are back on 5 groups, at least for this video. I'm feeling it. So as I shuffle these out, if you're new, hello, you'll notice that we always do a vibe check for the channel. So what that means is if you're like feeling drawn to a certain group and you want to make sure it's the right one for you, in the vibe check, I'll be picking up on what you're currently going through, current situation, messages, downloads, anything like that. And if it resonates with you, the vibe check, because it kind of is a bit personal, then yeah, you've made it to the right group, or you chose the right group. But if what I get in the vibe check does not resonate, that would mean to choose another group or another video, okay? So here, for group 1, we've got 8th House Mystery. Oh my goodness. Should I move like a little bit? Oh, is that good? Okay, and then for group 2, we've got Solar Flares Activate. Okay. For group number 3, we have Solar Calm Clarify. It's kind of calming card. For group 4, we've got Jupiter Abundance. Alright, and then for group 5, we've got Aries Act. Okay, so now if you know where you'd like to go with just the cards, go ahead and check out the description box or the comment section, and they'll have the timestamps ready for you there. But if you want some extra, you know I got you. Ta-da! It's our sack. Let's reach in the sack and see what charms you get. 1 second. Alrighty, so for group 1, you've received the gold charmed tree branches, no leaves. For group 2, you received the silver owl charm. For group 3, you received the silver clothespin charm. And for group 4, you've got 2 charms. You got the gold key charm and the silver guardian angel charm. And for group 5, you got 2 charms. You have the gold feather charm and the gold Eiffel Tower charm. So now if you know where you like to go with just the charms, you know where the timestamps are. But if you want to see both the card and the charm at the same time, I'll pop that on screen now. And so of course you can take your time with that, breathe, see where you feel drawn to, and I will see you in your vibe check or reading, okay? Bye-bye! Yo, and what's up? Welcome to the vibe check section for group 1. If you felt drawn to this group, let's make sure it's the right one for you. If you've got it, please grab a drink or a snack. Cheers to your reading. Oh god, this is so good. Hold on. You know, I actually haven't had coffee in a minute, so it's hitting. Let's go ahead and begin. Yeah, so with your 8th house mystery, that's Scorpio energy, number 46 on the card, which reduces to 10, which reduces to 1. In really fast tarot lesson, in tarot, there's the Wheel of Fortune, and on it is depicted with the 4 fixed signs. One of those is Scorpio, but it's not a scorpion that's on the card, it's a phoenix, okay? And then with this card reducing to 10, which is reducing to 1, that's that constant rebirth type of energy. So I'm feeling like, at least for you right now, a lot of your body could be going through transformation, or be like we're getting different cravings for things. Also, it's looking like there might be like a new type of perspective that you've gained on life recently. And it's like you're seeing the same things that's around you, but you have a different thought or opinion about them. For some, it's like a newfound appreciation for what already is, and it's like somehow we connected the dots between, I don't know, it was like maybe different dots from different areas. It's like, if for instance, if we're thinking about like what someone, like how we'd affected someone in the past, it's like now, or maybe like when we affected them in the past, we saw, it's different for everyone. So like, for example, this one person, they just saw a lot of crows, and they had a lot of people talking to them about diet, let's say like that, drinking water. And then they also like ran into people who kept on trying to offer them animals, for example. Like, let's say they were like, oh, you want a cat or something? And it seemed to be like all of these pieces put together for this one person, but maybe we just didn't see it as it was happening. But now it's like, oh, like maybe I need to go get like some water with this person and like take them to an animal shelter, get a big pet cat, and they're gonna be healed. Something like this. But it's just, I feel like all of what was fragmented has been pieced together now. What time are we on? Because we're looking out of time. There's just a couple more things. There's one thing with the spirit animal of the elephant, and then there's the element of wood. So it's seeming to me that like there's this inner desire now for this next step that we're taking, whether it be in career or around the house, something that we're building, right? It's like there's this small desire for it to not, hopefully it's not going to be forever, like it won't be stuck. We want it to last for a good amount of time, and then I don't know, as the world changes, we'll make a more permanent decision. We'll go ahead and leave the vibe check here. If all I got just now has not been you, now is the time to choose another group or another video. But if what I got just now has been you, let's get right into your reading. Y'all, I am bumbleclot upset. We're not gonna have a lot of time to finish this. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this reading today. Y'all, because I like to finish the reading all at once, so then I can edit all at once. Just makes life easier. Ooh, we're gonna use the Santa Muerte Tarot for the reading. And that's really all we're gonna be using. I just wanted to do just a good classic tarot for the career. I feel like group one gets all my personality because y'all the first ones and I'm like, uh-oh, let me just talk. Anyway, here, let's see. All right, first out, we have this 8 of Swords. That came out in reverse, which is already kind of telling me that you might be the one to try to like have all the ducks lined up in a row and have all the dots on the I's and T's crossed before a problem could arise. But with this 8 of Swords in reverse, it's just looking like that's just too much overthinking and trying to make too many contingency plans to where we can't just be in the present, you know? So when it's coming to career, it's like, well, just maybe focus on one plan, like one thought process, and then have faith that the other things that could go wrong just won't. Or if they are gonna go wrong, you'll be fine if that happens. Which I know it can be a lot, but I think if you have a good team with you, at least as a support, not trying to make contingency plans all the time, but at least just like, you know, you can rely on certain people to help with solution making if problems arise, you'll be fine. But it's looking like just too much of, all right, it's like if these were a lot of just anxieties and stuff, it's looking like, all right, I have this, and this set up, so where if this happens, I'll be fine. So there is no anxiety right now. But I don't know. Ooh, we have this Six of Cups upright. And, you know, Six of Cups talks about emotions tied to the past, right? It could be long-standing relationships, friendships, family, you know, just old-timey stuff, childhood crap. Now, but with the Six of Cups matched with our Eight of Swords in reverse, this is like one way to kind of at least make the heart and mind feel okay about this current career path is tying what you're doing presently with what you did in the past, like past few years or more, that just made you happy. Like, what made you want to stick with this? What has been consistent, okay? Seven of Wands. Yeah, Seven of Wands talks about challenges that we could potentially face. But the thing is, it's facing those challenges and coming out successful after it. So I just think that, you know, overall, you really are stronger than you may feel at this time. You're more witty than you may feel. Because it's like, like if this happens, I don't want to be like unprepared. But I don't know. It feels like emotionally you're gonna be prepared. And as long as you have people around you that you can at least vent to, you'll get through it like easier. Ooh, wow, we have this 10 of Wands here. 10 of Wands talks about releasing all these different what's the word, inspirations, or like things we're trying to make happen, giving a lot of energy to, like have a lot of force with, right? Gonna make it, I'm gonna try, I'm gonna make it happen, I'm gonna do this. But with 10 of them, 10 things that we're trying to do all at once is just too much, you know? In the original Rider-Waite Tarot, 10 of Wands is depicted with the man holding all of these wands, these 10 wands, and it's just, they're bigger than he is. It's too heavy. And the lesson is like, if you release it, right, what will happen? Things will be fine. Life will continue. But it's not like you would end up with, like, I don't know, nothing or less due to letting go of all these other things. In fact, you might end up with less, but it'll be a good type of less. Like, oh wow, I don't have to hold onto so much. But let's get some more. Here we have Dwight Schrute from The Office, aka the Ace of Swords, in reverse. No idea. Four of Pentacles. Okay, so here, the Four of Pentacles talks about trying to save up and only save without, you know, moving money or moving assets too much. It's like, okay, reach this level, the 4, it's stable, right? And not really moving out of that. It feels though internally or intrinsically you know that more is coming or more is to come. So it's like, I don't even know if I want to move out of this nice town I made. And this is how you already kind of know things are to come. We don't know what it is yet. This is a card in reverse, but it's like, I'd rather just stay in my nice little village. You know what I mean? But I think the thing is, you're headed towards castle energy. In the original tarot, Four of Pentacles is depicted with a young king sitting on a throne away from the city in the background with a small crown, okay? So you've reached a good level, honestly, but I think you're just destined for more. That's the only thing. The Fool, so it's gonna take a leap of faith, some type of risk. At the right time, you'll know. But it's looking like when it comes to career, I don't know if there's necessarily a big, huge change coming up, maybe for a few here with this 10 of Wands. But overall, I think there's like a next step when it comes to this career, making things larger, expanding, and taking on a lot more challenges, a lot more responsibilities. If it's your choice to move up, the opportunity will be there. I just think like within the next 3 to 4 months, it'll just be some improvement and allowing those where you already are to know that you're improving, or at least see what you're doing objectively, you know, just guidance along trying these next steps, or like these new skills. Whoa. Because I think like overall there are those who are like good where they are in career, and it's like, if it stays like this, I'll be fine. But I just think overall you're just someone who kind of improves. You're always kind of making solutions. So it's just those around you are going to see like, oh, well, I don't think you're going to be fit for this position for too much longer. It's time to do something different. We're going to need you somewhere else, you know? Here we have the Chariot. It's Cancer energy. And it came out in reverse. So I don't know if you're questioning if those here are questioning if they're on the right career path or not. I think you are overall. You're not going to stay in this exact job though that you're currently in. Either it's going to be progression with that Chariot moving forward in that same career, or someone is going to like give you either a good word to move somewhere else, jump somewhere else, improve somewhere else, or either like the good word, or they're just gonna move you to be like, oh, this is where you're gonna grow even more exponentially. And I think it's like there's this, oh crap, like I don't know if that's all in my plan actually, but with that Chariot, it's divine energy progressing very quickly. So just know when this happens, you'll be ready, you'll be fine. Always have that team with you, that support system. And just see how far you go, because, I don't know, it feels good. Let's get a good closing out with a couple of cards, and then that'll be it. Here we have Strength in reverse. This could begin around Leo season. And I think it's going to be either around the beginning of Leo season, perhaps even now, you know, time is an illusion. But it's just overall, when it comes to career, things are going to not like pile up, but I think you're just going to be slowly given more responsibility over time. The Moon. When it comes to, excuse me, things that are hidden, I don't know. I just think that just when these things pile up, of course, you know, boundaries, you gotta say no when you gotta say no. But if you got time to work on something extra here, I would go for it, because one project, one moment with somebody, I don't know, it could be like an entirely new opportunity to happen, like more roots put down in a whole other garden that you're growing. It's just like we may not see right then and there of this extra work being returned to you, like the reward. It will be returned. It's just it might take a little bit of time. Here we have the Four of Swords. So I wouldn't really second guess yourself over the decisions you've been making so far. Growing a lot of strength here, and like kind of placing parameters where people like who you want to work with, don't want to work with, place you want to work with. It's like we're setting down your personal rules here of how would you like to continue. It's got an eye itch. My goodness, it's my left eye. So I'm seeing the future. But no, I think it's you seeing the future too. We'll get one more card. And just overall, this message sounds harsh with what I heard with this one. but it's for good news. It's like, you made your bed, now lie in it. But I think it's like, you made a bed that is gonna, it might just be a little tough, but allow yourself to go through that toughness and become tough and big energy. Ace of Wands. You feel that? Feel that vibe? It's all this growth here. It's new growth. But you're doing good. Don't make any sudden changes, honestly. Not until it's time. And see how much you grow. You're doing quite well. Okay, let's go ahead and end this off here. Ta-da! Yes, we did it. Another reading, another message made, and it's out there. So, of course, I gotta take this time to say thank you. Thank you for joining me and giving this message. Sharing it to all who need it, me included. I already know which group is mine, but if you enjoyed the reading, thank you so much for just spending time with me. And those who have subscribed, thank you so much for being a part of this angel army. It's like, the more we grow, it's really kind of surreal how I feel like our collective, and that's why the more it grows, the more I'm saying, like, this is a really powerful and positive community. Oh my god, our comments, y'all. I have so much fun talking with everybody in the comments. So, I love talking with you guys who've been commenting. Yo, those who've been thumbs upping and sharing these messages, thank you, because y'all don't be doing that with social medias. I should. I'll get better one day, but also, oh my gosh, those who have donated to me / this channel, big ups, big thanks to you. Was not expecting these gifts at all, so it's just, and at perfect timing too. It's a blessing, a true blessing. You are a blessing. So here, really fast, from the Moonology Oracle cards, we have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Low-key, it actually might be around the full moon, the next full moon. Anywho, from the 101 Bible Promises, we have the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things, there is no law. Galatians 5:22-23. And I feel like we got this once before in the collective reading. All of that is the angel army, okay? Love, joy, peace, patience, all this good stuff. So, oh, and really fast before I let y'all go, if anyone knows of like, what's it called? The Veda text, Quran, Buddhist text, the the Torah in card form, hit me up, because I would love to have those as well. But anyways, that's it for the reading. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in another one, okay? Bye-bye. Hey, what's up? And welcome to the vibe check section for group 2. If you were feeling drawn to group 2 and want to make sure it's the right one, we got you. So here, if you got it, please grab a drink or a snack. Cheers to your reading. So I want to say, like, when I was getting your card and the charm, it almost appeared as if the charm had disappeared. Not like I lost it, but it's like I saw where it was, then I couldn't see it, and then it was right there. And so, I don't know, like, I was feeling something with things uncovered, things unhidden for you right now. And with, like, this owl charm, you might be dealing with people who might just be in a younger type of energy, immature basically, and it could be their fault or not. It's just that it is what it is. But I'm just saying, you're the one who can kind of see the full picture and can understand how things are fluctuating at this time, but you're still able to offer this clear perspective of what is going on to this person or to these people. And you might be able to see the potential in a lot of others, and want them to get there, but I think it's just you are the guide. Like, you can't do it for them. You can offer steps, but, and like even tell them when it's the right time, but you might be just learning when it is time to speak and when it is time to stay silent, allowing people to go through, you know, difficulties even when you've tried to warn them, for their own lessons. You know, with this number 17 here on the card, it reduces to 8. And that is a Saturn type of energy. It's a disciplinarian type of thing where on its own, it could be kind of difficult because you're not really given the answer, you're kind of given a challenge and have to find the answer within. But with this solar flares card, with this solar energy tapped onto this number 8, I think it's to where there is hope, like there is help along with the challenge. And I think for you, if it's a personal challenge, this hope is coming from within, but it's not exactly just you making the plan. It's you seeing, I think it's you seeing, remembering cycles, beginning, middle, end, hollow, whatever it could be, whatever cycle it is. And then like, I think you're applying that same lesson to your life now. So it's to where an ending is accepted. And not per se trying to change it, because I think you've understood the cycle you're already on. And being okay with that outcome and knowing that it is for the best. And I'm getting just a lot of the purple in this card, which is my voice all of a sudden is it's the claircognizant energies, it's the crown chakra energy. So I just think that moving forward, or just I think even recently, you've just known what to say and when to say it. I think you've been following your intuition to go to certain places, a certain store, or whatever, and a divine interaction happens. There's this type of release of control, yet knowing what is meant to be at the same time. I mean, the owl is I keep dropping it, there it is. The owl is a very wise charm, very wise animal, so I think that you might find there's more power in your choice right now. Like, instead of being kind of taken with the flow of the universe, it's more so that you're not just in the water in the flow, like you've been given a boat for this flow so you can steer where you'd like to go. But it's a matter of where, eh? Let's go ahead and pause the vibe check here. If all I got just now has not been you, then now is the time to choose another group or another video. But if what I got just now has been you, then let's get right into your reading. Alrighty, group 2, let's go. I don't know. Almost dropped the lid. Y'all cheers really fast. We're going to go ahead and begin. Is there some water? Getting downloads as this happens. We're gonna use the Fairy Tale Tarot deck in your reading, and that's gonna be it, y'all. It's gonna be a classic tarot reading, where it's just tarot. I'll explain everything as we go along. I don't know. So like with getting my coffee, the lid coming off, it's like I'm about to pop my top, about to blow the lid off this place, or it's like I'm about to tell someone off, or maybe someone's gonna tell me something new. I don't know. It just feels overall, I'm this close, and it could be a good or bad thing. I'm not sure. 2 of Swords, good or bad thing? I'm not sure. Here's the card up close. It's mental energy with swords. You can go this way or that way. Almost like taking justice within our own hands, you know? And I gotta point out our Gemini energy here too. 2 minds about something. Should I not? 5 of Swords. And you got it, it feels more upright. It's like winning out over arguments, collecting the right resources, collecting the right information to have clearly articulate your point. We have the Seven of Swords here. Could talk about secrets, things hidden, things stolen, gossip, right? But with this card in reverse, it feels like you could have actually asked other people's advice about something, but I think you've done it in a very respectful way and manner. And I think even with you asking advice, you didn't even go in with like, oh, here's what I really want, here's what I don't really want, but let me let you decide. I think you always approached this big decision or this next, I don't know, something I'm gonna say with a objective point of view. Here we have the Chariot in reverse. It's Cancer energy, by the way. And it feels like we're healthily putting intuition aside. It's like, you know what? I've had enough of my intuitive download. And at the bottom, we have this High Priestess also in reverse. And so I think it's time for words, you know, time for conversation, time to speak for things to progress the right way. Because I think you see the right way. Whoa. Some here, it even feels like I have to tell someone a little white lie in order for things to progress. Here we have the Devil talking about lies and stuff. Here, let me move this up a little bit. Is that good? Yes. The Devil is Capricorn energy. And it can talk about restrictions, addictions, tough commitments. This could be telling someone, perhaps even self for some here, that we have to like end something, push something away, you know? And that something could actually be very attached to you. Seven of Cups here. And I don't know if this is like for others and self, or just for self, or just for others, but either way, there has been some type of like pedestal placed. Hopes and dreams. Oh, this could be it. This could be you. This could be the future. But I see like you're the one who's kind of bringing more so a realistic view, like bringing down the hammer when it comes to all of these things that could happen. This could happen or this could happen. It's like breaking the rose-colored glasses. It's like, okay, let's look at what's realistic here. What is best for me? What's best for you? What's healthiest? Seven of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. You know, it just really feels like you are supposed to be like this divine judge, like the divine, like, because what you are, but I think it's what you are feeling / knowing what needs to be done in order for progression here. Because Seven of Pentacles talks about investments, something that we're going to see, try out, and we're going to try to watch it grow, give it some time, you know, cultivate as time goes along, whatever. I just think overall, though, you are the one who, give me a second. Just overall, real talk, it feels like you're the one that's going to be like, all right, look, this is just not going to happen. It's not going to happen that way. Even if we could have been so good at it, could have practiced so much for this, visualized it, it's just not going to happen. It's just not meant to happen, you know? It's like almost breaking a dream here. And some here that might be like, well, dang, like, you don't have to tell me like that, or it didn't have to be like this. You could have, it's like, let a dog have its day, but it's not even that. It's like, if it's for you or other people, you just got to tell it like it is. It really is that. In order for progression to, like, true progression to happen, we're not going to just see, like, if this happened, who knows? We're not wasting time here. Okay, with that Capricorn energy, we're only going to put effort into something that we're going to get a return from, that we're going to improve in. Otherwise, why waste time? You know? Get a few cards to round out this reading. We have the Fool here. You know what? Honestly, this feels like you kind of washing your hands of the situation. You're like, you know, I'm gonna let it go. Like, I can say my piece, do what I can, and then after I do that, I have to let it go and just let the divine flow as it flows, see what happens. Hello? That's like 6 cards. But this one, ooh, this one flew apart. It's the Star. It's Aquarius energy. Came out in reverse. I don't know. Like, it really feels like you're kind of good when it comes to career, and when it comes to other people, it's like you're shutting it down so that their true potential, true manifestation can actually come into fruition. And it's like giving the steps or tools on how to do that. The realistic steps. Even for self. King of Wands. Here. Came out in reverse. So this is like taming the inner fire, these inner wishes. They're here. I mean, we got the cards out here. So these things are possible, but I think it's just for real giving a realistic view to those who are moving too freely. You know, we need more inspiration. We need a direction of where this inspiration is bringing us, attracting us to. Yeah, okay. It's the Wheel of Fortune, and it came out in reverse. So I think you're deeply aware of divine timing, of what needs to be prepared before a big decision is made. So I think you're doing that for self. You are an example. And so I think it's wise for you to share your story, your progress to those who will need it. Need that direction, because there are those who are not you per se, but perhaps those you are dealing with who are trying to take matters all into their own hands, and something that they might be about to do something reckless. So I think you're supposed to, yeah, like look at the bottom is this 2 of Cups in reverse. Oh, and the Emperor. Yeah, you're so wise. You've gone through a lot of experiences. So it's just having a heart-to-heart, yeah, with self, and I really do feel it's like at least one person that's really important to you that you're supposed to guide, teach, and stuff. But it's like getting down to the same level. It's like, I am the same as you. You know, I am where you are, or I've been where you are, so I get it. And like, here's just what's best to get to where you'd like to go. 5 of Wands. Yeah, it might be a little bit hard to have this conversation, but I think it's just staying at that Emperor energy, allowing the frustration to be expressed, because, I mean, imagine if you have this 5-year plan of becoming the top baker in the city, and someone comes along who is maybe a top baker, and they're like, ooh, yeah, all that plan, it's not gonna work, baby. Like, that can be frustrating to hear. So I think it's just knowing that it's frustrating, but working through it. Yeah, King of Cups, giving love, allowing this slow conversation to work through, because it's mostly emotional here. It's not too practical. This is all emotion and faith. So, yeah. I'm gonna leave these like that. So if you want to screenshot or stare at it, there you go. But we're gonna go ahead and end this reading off here. Ta-da! Yes, we did it. Another reading, another message made, and it's out there. So, of course, I gotta take this time to say thank you. Thank you for joining me and giving this message. Sharing it to all who need it, me included. I already know which group is mine, but if you enjoyed the reading, thank you so much for just spending time with me. And those who have subscribed, thank you so much for being a part of this angel army. It's like the more we grow, it's really kind of surreal how I feel like our collective, and that's why the more it grows, the more I'm saying, like, this is a really powerful and positive community. Oh my god, our comments, y'all. I have so much fun talking with everybody in the comments. So I love talking with you guys who've been commenting. Yo, those who've been thumbs upping and sharing these messages, thank you, because y'all don't be doing that with social medias. I should. I'll get better one day. But also, oh my gosh, those who have donated to me / this channel, big ups, big thanks to you. Was not expecting these gifts at all, so it's just, and at perfect timing too. It's a blessing, a true blessing. You are a blessing. So here, really fast, from the Moonology Oracle cards, we have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Low-key, it actually might be on the full moon, the next full moon. Anywho, from the 101 Bible Promises, we have the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things, there is no law. Galatians 5:22-23. And I feel like we got this once before in the collective reading. All of that is the angel army, okay? Love, joy, peace, patience, all this good stuff. So, oh, and really fast before I let y'all go, if anyone knows of like, what's it called? The Veda text, Quran, Buddhist text, the Torah in card form, hit me up, because I would love to have those as well. But anyways, that's it for the reading. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in another one, okay? Bye-bye. Hello, and welcome to the vibe check section for group 3. If you're feeling drawn to this group, let's make sure it's the right one for you. If you've got it, please grab a drink or a snack. Cheers to your reading. And good coffee. Y'all, let me get into this. So we have the Solar Calm Clarify and the Safety Pin Charm. Nah, but recently it feels like things have not been making sense at all. Like, things have been confusing, and like there's this message, oh, like you're protected, oh, you're guided, all the answers are here, all the answers are within, but it's like we're not seeing exactly where that is, how it's all playing out, yet still being in this space of things aren't making sense or things are not happening. And it's like, I think there's this part where we could try to make things happen, but are holding off though, because it's like we need more of the things around to move first, and then you can move more. So with this number 16, it reduces to 7, right? And that's a very divine number on its own. It can, talk about being led along the highest divine path. And so you might be, to sound all woo-woo, like shifting reality at this point. And I think it's due to this upgrade you have had. And I don't know, I feel like for some it was this inner type of awakening, like, oh, it's time for me to do this, it's time for me to start this. And then there's an other hand here where it's like, here are the doorways presented to me, and so I shall walk through them. It's like opportunities that are there, and it's like maybe we weren't fully, maybe we don't see how it's all gonna work out, but these are the opportunities. So it's like just having to take that leap of faith and just go for it and see where you are led to. And then there's this other hand where it's all inner. It's like, oh, it's time for me to do this. And I think for this one, this side mostly, we've made that choice. Talk to that person, like change this wardrobe style. It was an internal thing. And that had set off extrinsic moves, like extrinsic movements. I'm getting like there's this masculine more so energy that is a guide, and I don't know if it's like a masculine spirit or just this masculine energy within you of action, of doing, of I'm just looking for the direction, you know what I mean? But I don't think you're gonna get one soon, or not yet, unless if the direction's already within. Like if you're waiting right now, honestly, keep just making sure you're aligned on the inner, so that when it's time for this new chapter to begin, new world to begin, you're gonna be ready. Like I think that's this time is like for you to calibrate your own energies right now. And then there's the other side here where things have started to move. You don't have to worry too much about making it progress or making it go faster. It's just, it's the divine timing. So just know you're doing well. Slowly but surely, you know. I want to see what we get in your reading. So here, we're gonna pause the vibe check here. If all I got just now has not been you, then now is the time to choose another group or another video. But if what I got just now has been you, then let's get right into your reading. Hello, group 3. I would like to point out that I am starting this at 3:33 p.m. So, angel number 3333 is for you. We're working with some archangels at this moment. I'm kind of getting some names. We got Gabriel out here in the cut. We also have, ooh, their name starts with an H? Hamiel? Or Hub. They have another name called Esrafel. This is the same archangel. We can get into that nitty gritty later. But here, for the reading, we're going to use Zeke's Arcana. And that's really going to be it. We're just going to do an OG tarot reading where it's really just going to be tarot. But working with these archangels at the moment, this is looking like we are trying to change a reality at this time. Which is like changing a current house, job, finances, very physical things that we're changing. Random message. There's gonna be it's morning time when I don't know if this is for everyone, but it's a morning like meeting that's gonna occur. This meeting is happening over coffee for sure. And I feel it's not really like a public one. This is like a work meeting, honestly. Having this meeting at the office or an office space. And the discussion, it'll change because everyone will have might be like 4 to 5 in this meeting. Everyone will have an integral role to play, a specific role to play, and then this is how reality will change. But for our whole collective, let's get these cards. We have the 8 of Cups here. 8 of Cups talks about walking away from something we emotionally invested a lot in. This is feeling like we might be walking away from a skill that we've invested a lot in. Could even be a team or changing teams. But I think it was due to this team just not, like, their thought process was set in one modality. Okay, I think you were the one trying to change that modality because it was just the right thing to do. Here we have 8 of Wands. You know what? I don't know. It feels like there has been a career here where we gave a lot to it, improved a lot, and it's like, well, I've done all I could here. Like, is there more? Ooh, a car outside. Oh, there's more. What just flipped? Is it all? We'll take them all. So we have this Page of Swords. I feel like this one. The Moon. And then we have the 7 of Swords. You know, with this Page of Swords, it feels like with this current career, or this current career mode, like you actually might offer a lot of ideas, plans, okay, for improvement, but it just, those plans fall on deaf ears. They're not able to understand or see where you're going. Part of it can just be due to not the best articulation of these plans, or incorporating how others will be affected heavily by this new change or new plans. And so it's just, we might try it later, or, oh, I don't know. It's like, it feels just silenced. Yet I feel like on your end, there's still this pull to be there. It could be that wherever we are, we've just made good personal connections, so it's like we don't want to leave those people behind or leave them out of a plan or something. Because it could be here to where it's like you might be moving somewhere or improving somewhere, but you won't be able to take some with you, or won't even be able to tell them that you're doing like this next thing or this new thing. Here we have the World. Came out in reverse. That's our fixed signs: Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. This type of situation feels unavoidable because it's like, it could have been honestly pretty great moving forward in this career. And it's like, the greater it became, the more attached we felt, yet also like there's less and less to do at the same time. This could, for some here, talk about like a temporary job placement. All right, then. Here we have the King of Wands. And we have this Two of Cups that came out in reverse. If you're visiting from another group, hi, how you doing? Let me just think for a moment. Take a sip, y'all. Cheers. There's this energy here that kind of feels unfair. And I don't know if you're like, oh, this isn't fair. Like, if it's not fair for you or for someone. I don't know. And it's like, I want to do something so that it would be fair. That the full picture or full team or something. You know, just overall, it feels like we might just be worried about this change or move without telling someone. But honestly, I think it'll be okay if you tell someone like you really care about and they really care about you. And it could be like on this work team or just someone you really like just confide in. Like, you know, I'm thinking about doing this thing, or this is where I'm headed. How do you feel about it? Overall, I feel like the support's gonna be there. They're like, you know what, this is actually good for you. There might be a little bit of sadness, like, oh, you know, of a maybe just a separation here. But overall, there's just this underlying like support for you. Like, you got this. It's all for you. It would be nice if I can go with, or stay in contact or something, but at the end of the day, it's like you got to do what's best for you. And it might not be looking like you're taking everyone with you, or just everyone may not be able to go, something like this. Look at 4 more cards to round out your reading, and that'll be it. Here we have the 8 of Wands. No, it's not. The 7 of Wands in reverse. I don't know. So, like, if you're worried, like, some people might not support you or something, their voice might even be too loud. Like, you might not even know those who don't support. But whoever do, there's not going to be like, oh, what about this? Or there's not going to be, like, holding back. Like, holding you back from others. It's going to be like, I may not fully see the plan or agree, but I see you and I agree with you. So there's like faith in you. We have the Tower here in reverse. Yeah, it could be pretty huge, pretty big change, but it's gonna be for the best, honestly. Might be a little bit like, oh my gosh, oh, this is happening, or I'm gonna do this, here I go. You okay with this? Is this okay? But it's like, it might be a little bit bittersweet, but it'll be fine. You'll be fine. We have the Empress in reverse. So you know what? I was kind of feeling like with the Moon here, that whatever this next chapter is, this move is, this big thing that, you know, you want to go after, there might have been small conversations talking about this, like, oh, what if this happened? Or, hey, have you ever thought about if I did this or something? And it kind of grew over time to where what you were seeing happen, manifesting, it was like just coming to you slowly but surely. And now I think the opportunity is here. So it's like just doing it, you know? It was one of these cards, but we have the Devil here. Capricorn energy. So I don't know. I think you're someone who truly cares about promises made, commitments made, and everything. But with this Devil energy, I just think that it, you know, it's just good to maybe let that go, that commitment go, so that you can develop even more as a person, and it's just experience more of life. Yeah, I think it's just something letting go, to release here, cutting the tie. It's the best thing to do. Might not be the easiest, but it won't be too hard, honestly. Be open to the unknown. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Frozen 2, that song, this is that energy. This is that message. It's like it's calling to you. This is right. Look into that song. But here, and if you want a screenshot, boom. But we're gonna end the reading off here. Ta-da! Yes, we did it. Another reading, another message made, and it's out there. So of course I gotta take this time to say thank you. Thank you for joining me and giving this message, sharing it to all who need it, me included. I don't even think I already know which group is mine, but If you enjoyed the reading, thank you so much for just spending time with me. And those who have subscribed, thank you so much for being a part of this angel army. It's like the more we grow, it's really kind of surreal. How I feel like our collective, and that's why just the more it grows, the more I'm saying like this is a really powerful and positive community. Oh my god, our comments, y'all. I have so much fun talking with everybody in the comments. So I love talking with you guys who've been commenting. Yo, those who've been thumbs upping and sharing these messages, thank you, because y'all don't be doing that with social medias. I should. I'll get better one day. But also, oh my gosh, those who have donated to me / this channel, big ups, big thanks to you. Was not expecting these gifts at all, so it's just, and at perfect timing too. It's a blessing, a true blessing. You are a blessing. So here, really fast, from the Moonology Oracle cards, we have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Low-key, it actually might be around the full moon, the next full moon. Anywho, from the 101 Bible Promises, we have the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things, there is no law. Galatians 5:22-23. And I feel like we got this once before in the collective reading. All of that is the angel army, okay? Love, joy, peace, patience, all this good stuff. So, oh, and really fast before I let y'all go, if anyone knows of like, the, what's it called? The Veda text, Quran, Buddhist text, the, what's it called? The Torah in card form, hit me up, because I would love to have those as well. But anyways, that's it for the reading. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in another one, okay? Bye-bye. Hi, and welcome to the vibe check section for group 4. If you are feeling to join this group, we're going to make sure it's the right one for you. So if you've got it, please grab a drink or your snack. Cheers to your reading. It's so good. Okay. Let's do this. One second, sorry. You know, it feels like there's been good news or positive things that have been happening at different directions, at different times, you know? I mean, we got Jupiter abundance. It's not all of it, not all the abundance here, but it's like getting bits and pieces. Some it's like from animal interactions, some it's like good news here and there. And I feel overall we are really happy with this and grateful for these great things. But you know what? It feels like we're waiting for something even more to come. Or just maybe just waiting for more to come. It's like, oh no, this isn't it. There's even more coming, more great things. We have this key charm here, and the silver charm that says made for an angel on the back. Here, I can probably, if I do like this, you can see. It's not in focus. Oh, there it is. Okay. But this for you. I feel like this one, you have had to serve a lot of negative karma in the past, been going through a lot of trials and tribulations, going through a lot of tests of strength, a lot of guidance moments, a lot of confusion. Could be for the past couple of months, past few years, you know? But I'm seeing it's like energies have changed now. And so know that it is only going to increase, honestly. Some have even been getting more information from the spirits realm, spirits, ancestors, guides, ghosts, the ghouls, everyone. It's like there's those here who've been getting more messages from them. All of these energies are increasing, you know? Psychic energy, good luck energy, health even. your psychic energy increasing, your abilities increasing. It's all increasing now. You see the number 23, it reduces to 5, and that's the number, that's 5th house, okay? 5th house is Leo energy, and it talks about celebrations, creative expression, positive moments in life to hold on to. These are births, these are performances, and it's only growing. With this key, I think you've unlocked like this new type of existence, new energy to be applied on your existence. Increase, increase, increase. There's a little bit of partnership here too, like romantically. It's like, oh, I found them, or they're getting close, both. Let's pause the vibe check here. Okay, if all I got just now has not been you, then now is the time to choose another group or another video. But if what I got just now has been you, let's get right into your reading. Okie dokie, group 4, let's go ahead and begin. We're going to start off with the Tazama African Tarot as I move my chair over. And we're just going to be using this tarot deck for the reading. I wanted to keep it nice and classic, nice and simple for this one. Get around, message, full circle, and then let y'all go. So let's see here. Nah. I mean, I think it was like the Devil, the 6 of Wands, and the 3rd card I didn't really pay attention to. Felt like a page of something. Anyway, here we have the 3 of Wands. So I feel like when it comes to career here, it's like we're considering probably like a new career, or it's like a career change, because the 3 of Wands talks about a new journey at the end of the day. It's like beginning a new journey, but it's because you can see in the picture, for this new journey, we have acquired enough skills, enough knowledge to begin this, you know, first step for something. Not so much like the Fool in tarot, to where, you know, it's, oh, I don't really know too much, but I'm just going with a leap of faith here. This isn't sort of necessarily a leap of faith. It might take faith to, you know, faith and confidence that wherever is you're heading to, it's going to work out. But it's looking like, you know, it's a new frontier on the journey, honestly. Here we have the 8 of Cups. This can talk about, you know, having to walk away from emotionally charged situations, scenarios, even dreams sometimes, or just having to be at peace with what has been done in the past and just having to work with that. Now, given like the reading though, with this 3 of Wands and this 8 of Cups, I think, you know, for the most part, when it comes to career, there has been a lot of, I guess, sacrifices made to get to where we are now. And I don't necessarily feel so much regret about sacrifices. It's just like, you know, I've worked to get to where I am and emotionally turmoil to get to where I am. So it's like, I think it's just making sure that this next frontier is the right one, per se. When it comes to the eclipsed sun here, I think that like this career is this new frontier is answering an inner calling that has been, I think, just gradually growing louder over time. Okay, yeah, you know, and I was thinking about like this slow progression, this slow travel towards, you know, where we are now. Like that's kind of what we're talking about. This is the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups talks about emotional progression, expression, for growth, for camaraderie. It also talks about, you know, romantic energy as well. And so I think like this next chapter when it comes to career, this new frontier, would be emotionally fulfilling, at least to the point of I tried it and I'm gonna put my all in this. And I don't think though that we're moving too fast, to be honest. I think you're pacing yourself. And I do believe that at this next frontier when it comes to career, the team mate is gonna be quite important for life, perhaps. If it's not everyone in the team, it's at least a couple like they're gonna be at least friends with for life, forever. We're meeting some soul tribe members here. Here we have the 8 of Pentacles, which is great to get in a career reading because the 8 of Pentacles talks about having to improve or perfect a skill to be of worth, you know, and it just talks about essentially hard work. And so I think, you know, this is just your team saying, oh no, you worked to get to where you are now. So like, always just remember the skill set you have. I think with this Knight of Cups too, like if this new frontier, even though you might be new at it, don't be just like, oh, but I don't really know much, or I don't really know a lot, or I'm just new. I think you're supposed to have a stronger voice and a stronger presence for this next frontier when it comes to career. So do not quiet yourself. For what you have to offer is worth a lot, actually. And when it comes to 8 of Pentacles, we can work with this. Okay, this is collaborative type of a skill set here. I think. Hold on, let me just see something. So I think like for you, just generally, there's been there's life goals set. If it's to, I don't know, clean up the city, help homeless people, help my family, you know, improve myself. Like I just think there's big general goals set that could take, you know, years or months, whatever. It's just, but it's not. This isn't short-term goals. These are long-term goals, and for these long-term goals, I just see that you are accomplishing it within this next chapter. I don't know you personally, but I feel there's been something written down or put together like picture-wise to where it's like, I want to achieve this in the next few years or so. And whatever one of these things, it's huge, will be achieved in this career. We might get some detail on that. Let's get some more cards. Here we have the Page of Pentacles. You are going to learn a lot in this next chapter for sure. So if you are thinking about making a move for this next step, I do think it's quite wise of you to do so because of the way you like to expand more, see where you can take yourself further and everything. Even in a different environment, I do see you're going to soak up a lot of the environment that you're going to be in. The practice of those people, the general mood, the culture, all of this. You're going to soak it up. But I just see this and the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups as more of a leader type of instructor type of deal. So even if you're not instructing as part of the job, I do see you being seen as the model. Like a lot of people will just want to do what you do or just copy you, especially given this 8 of Pentacles energy that you bring. This is very experienced here. Here we have the 6 of Swords. Is it in reverse? Yeah. And you know, when I was shuffling, I heard witch or witchcraft. So I think there's something to do with candle magic. Hold on. And it kind of looks like 3 different candles that are tied by a thread, like by one single thread. The thread could be red too. And I think one of the candles could be black, maybe all 3, but I don't know, it's just what I'm seeing color-wise. And then I think there's like this burning of, maybe it's dragon's blood. And there's also some type of, maybe Florida water. And there's, or it's like an oil here. And it smells good. I can kind of smell it. It smells really good, but I don't know what it is. Some oil here. It's like oil and herbs. But what's the main message when it comes to career, right? Let's not waste time. Let me just feel it out as I get these cards. Okay, let's talk about communing with nature, right? Because at the end of the day, witchcraft at its core is just utilizing nature to manipulate energy and magic, okay? Cheers. You can go great ways with that, you can go wrong ways with that. I don't judge, I'm just reading cards. So it feels like just the general message is to pay close attention to the natural signs around you that work with you, that will give you indication of what is to happen in that moment or what you're supposed to do. Some people, it's wind, the way the wind moves, the direction of the wind, if it blows their hair, if it blows their clothes, they take that as signs or messages. For some people, it's ladybugs, like, oh, if it lands on my hand or if it just flies by, it matters the place. Whatever works for you, okay? And just, if you don't already have one, do that thing where you just breathe slow, close your eyes, clear everything out, and then whatever is the first thing that comes to mind, boom, that could be your sign. You know, just like that. It doesn't have to be too difficult, but I just do see, though, just for overall here, look out for the signs that you pick up on to understand when it is time to excuse self from a situation, when it is time to instill knowledge, if it's preparing for something important for the next day, even. Really, it's a very personal relationship that you have with the divine, with the world around you, so you don't have to really look for people who do the same thing too much or have done the same thing you are wanting to do. It's very personal, it's very unique. So it's just, I do see, because like, okay, here we have the Six of Swords. Swords is mental energy, and the basic message is moving from choppy waters to calm waters, okay? And so with all this movement here, movement with this in reverse, it's not just you moving, this is also movement coming into you in your life. So I just see like it could just be with this page energy, a little bit of a practice of studying what exactly means what for your signs. But I do see, though, that your spirit team is going to be conversing with you quite more in this next chapter. Wow. Okay. So here we have the Nine of Pentacles. A lot of people reference the Nine of Pentacles as the pre-Empress card. And what this means is that it's a fully independent energy to where this career, the next chapter of this career, I do see that. So you might not really have a lot of management above you. Or if they do, they're not really bothering you too much. I kind of just expect you and respect you enough to just take care of your own responsibilities and just check in when they expect things to be finished. So I do see with this career move, go for something that if you are already going for something that is going to be more independent, great, you're gonna do amazing. If you're just thinking about it though, doing something more on your own, I think you've got the goods. You've got the goods with this Eight of Pentacles, because it's so much work done, so much study, so much practice, and then Nine of Pentacles is seeing the results of that practice. You know, here he's cultivating the plants, and yet here in Nine of Pentacles,
we got the plants sprouting their fruits. So it's just, I think it's like give yourself the biggest chance overall. Here we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Let me take a quick sip of coffee. Cheers. My family ate like a couple hours ago, and I do like to drink coffee for digestion. Side tangent too. I'm thinking, you know, when it comes to a lot of tarot readers, or at least just channelers, when you tap into your past lives, you feel the age of your past lives too. Because y'all do not need to drink some coffee after every meal. And I don't most of the time, maybe half the time, but it really does help. Anyway, back to your reading. So, okay, let me just talk about Ten of Swords really fast. So the Ten of Swords can be an indication of needing to release the mind from itself, essentially. You see, the man here is dead in the ground with all these swords sticking out of his back, and it's usually swords from self, swords from others. It could be from arguments, from wrong judgments. It can be from not having a lot of information. Things went wrong, or things are not going right because we're trying to make it work. All right, we're trying to use all of our brain power to make something work and do all the information. And it's usually a very independent type of thing too. It's kind of like all on self, you know. It's not a lot of, there's no other people stabbing the sword in the back here. It's just dudes already dead. So it's looking to me with this card in reverse, don't allow like your mind to take over of what could go wrong if you did mess up, yada yada. Like, I would just, maybe this is bad to say, as a Gemini sun and Virgo moon both are ruled by Mercury, so I'm all about the thought processes and the mind and like figuring it out. And so just take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt, because this is just me, this isn't channeling. But I would say you can keep a couple of these swords if you're like me, you need at least one problem to mull over, not obsess over. Okay, we're not thinking about it every day, all day, not even every day, whatever the problem is, could be. But it's just like, I think overall, the more faith you have in what you are doing, the less you can worry about it, because it's like, well, it's not even just me trying to make this next career change happen. It's on my plan. It's God, it's spirit, it's my ancestors, it's my angels. It's all working for me. So I just got to do it, you know, instead of working it like trying to, oh my God, if I don't, my life is over. You know, this isn't getting into, I got to do this, and that. I gotta do A, B, and C if I want D to happen. Not necessarily. I think you've already done a lot of A, B, and C, so it's just allow spirit to give you the D. I hate it here. Cheers! As I drop everything. I make my cards wet. Oh, I cannot. We're gonna do an 18+ reading soon. It's about time. It's about time, actually. I don't even remember, when was the last 18+ reading? Okay, I really don't. These are my most expensive cards, so excuse me. Okay. I don't even use them that often because I'm just like, I mean, the ancestral energy is deep. Did I move some of these around? I did. Okay. Let's get you 4 more cards, and that's gonna be about it. Whoa, King of Wands, this is you. This is your energy. Embody that. I deserve it. I made it here. This is mine. I have so much that I can offer to this. I'm gonna make it expand. I'm gonna make it grow. Okay, you are the fire that's going to alchemize this next chapter, wherever you're headed to next. Honestly, because I don't see you so much as like a student thing, or it's like, oh, you know, I'm just here, just breaking in. Like it's like you're coming in. It might be a little bit new, but then it's like you're it's not even taking over. It's just you have a strong voice, and you're meant to have a strong voice. I hate it here. I need to stop saying that. King of Wands, King of Swords. This is big divine masculine energy. I'm nervous. Oh Lord, the High Priestess. Let me just get this last one. And the Devil. Okay, what's at the bottom? The Moon in reverse. A lot of major arcana right here. And then Death too. Listen, what already is set for you is happening. And so just know you deserve it. You earned it. You got what it takes to awaken a lot of other people. This is so much more than just you, even though all of you is pretty great. It's also the divine. And so what's the Devil telling me? Especially over this 10 of Swords in reverse, don't let your mind play tricks on you, okay? Allow, like, it's gonna have to be a balance and flow moving forward. It's gonna have to be your capabilities, and then how much can you utilize your capabilities in the current situation, and then also believing that, not even just believing, it's knowing that what is out of your control is already being handled by the divine. And so just when it comes to working with control, it's the heart and the mind here. Make sure that's balanced. And when that's balanced, everything comes into play. Honestly, the intuition will just be flowing naturally. So here, if you want a screenshot, boom, there it is. But we're gonna go ahead and stop the reading here. Ta-da! Yes, we did it. Another reading, another message made, and it's out there. So, of course, I gotta take this time to say thank you. Thank you for joining me and giving this message. Sharing it to all who need it, me included. I don't even think I already know which group is mine, but if you enjoyed the reading, thank you so much for just spending time with me. And those who have subscribed, thank you so much for being a part of this angel army. It's like the more we grow, it's really kind of surreal how I feel like our collective, and that's why just the more it grows, the more I'm saying, like, this is a really powerful and positive community. Oh my god, our comments, y'all. I have so much fun talking with everybody in the comments. So I love talking with you guys who've been commenting. Yo, those who've been thumbs upping and sharing these messages, thank you, because y'all don't be doing that with social medias. I should. I'll get better one day. But also, oh my gosh, those who have donated to me / this channel, big ups, big thanks to you. Was not expecting these gifts at all, so it's just, and at perfect timing too. It's a blessing, a true blessing. You are a blessing. So here, really fast, from the Moonology Oracle cards, we have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Low-key, it actually might be around the full moon, the next full moon. Anywho, from the 101 Bible Promises, we have the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things, there is no law. Galatians 5:22-23. And I feel like we got this once before in the collective reading. All of that is the angel army, okay? Love, joy, peace, patience, all this good stuff. So, oh, and really fast before I let y'all go, if anyone knows of like, what's it called? The Veda text, Quran, Buddhist text, what's it called? The Torah in card form, hit me up, because I would love to have those as well. But anyways, that's it for the reading. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in another one, okay? Bye-bye. Hello, and welcome to the vibe check section for group 5. If you felt drawn to this group, we're gonna make sure it's the right one for you. If you've got it, please grab a drink or a snack. Cheers to your reading. Big gulp. Okay, I made it so good. I put like
cinnamon and stuff. It's coffee. Anyway, let's begin. You know, overall, the energy feels like the time is now. The time is now to move, to act, to make something happen, to say something, to change the game here. I could be traveling with that feather charm and this Eiffel Tower charm I have it on my leg. But it's like, ooh, time is now. I think it's because of this. You see that third eye on the ram here? It's because of this. It's both. There's an inner type of, whoop, ping, time to go, time to do it. It's divine timing. Ah. And then there's like the extrinsic, like where it's like there's been given a go ahead, like it's time, tickets, permission, door open, like there's no obstacle like that. It's time to move forward. This is exciting energy. I'm getting excited. And then with this group, it's the only one I take like a full gulp of coffee, like hello. And but it's like, oh, it's time to take it all. Like it's time to receive all of these cool experiences. Mars energy, for you, I'm feeling it's so where you know that whatever type of obstacle you'll end up succeeding through, so it's not even an obstacle here. It's just kind of breaking into, it's like using a situation or a scenario to break into self, like break into self capabilities, break out of it, you know? It's like, all right, I'm trying to change this about myself or improve this, and I got the energy for it. I'm trying to make it better. I want to break out that box. And you see that symbol of fire here, that triangle. I think it's like this. Let me just vibe this out really fast. If you can imagine like the structure of a crystal, that crystalline grid, in when you study the atoms of a crystal, right, the structures they make are geometric. They make the shape of that crystal, right? And so I feel like for you, it's like you've realigned like these atoms within to have this crystalline structure for a function, you know, for a set mode. And I think this mode that we're currently in is like Six of Wands energy, like victory. Wherever we go, I'm going to be victorious. But it's not because so much of pride here. It's to where like this inner type of champion energy has been awakened. That this moving up, it is set. Triangle, is it the strongest shape or is it the rectangle or square, the prism? I think it might be triangle. But it's like you are the triangle now. So wherever you go, you'll just be headed upwards. You will be able to handle anything that's stacked on top and balances if it's balanced. If it's not balanced, it's gonna go off to one side naturally because of who you are. Very cool. And then I'm getting just really fast message of trees. Like I'm seeing like a lot of trees on a big mountain, and it's like, I think, or a hill really. And I think it's like you are, when it comes to this tree thing, it's like branches outward and it's like soaking in all different types of rays, water, like taking energy from anything and everything around you that is meant to be for you, that is giving sustenance. And then due to that, you feel, it's like energized. I can do what I feel is right on the inside. One is the Magician in tarot, so it's like very creative energy or making a lot happen. We'll see in your reading. So if all I got just now, we're gonna pause our live check here. If all I got just now has not been you, then now is the time to choose another group or another video. But if what I got just now has been you, then let's get right into your reading.
Hello and welcome to group 5. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to use the Silhouettes Tarot for the reading, and that's going to be it. I just wanted to keep it simple for this reading. Especially because we're doing 5 and I just wanted to break back into timing and getting that right, because y'all, real talk, I don't really watch the camera as I read. I just gotta feel it out. I will say, being a teacher helps feel out time. When 15 minutes passes, when 30 minutes passes, maybe it's a sixth sense. Anyway, we're just gonna do like a simple 4-4 spread or more if spirit calls on us. Uh-oh, hold on now. You know what's weird? I mean, if you're coming from group, what is this, group 5? Yeah, if you're coming from group 4, I mean, so like I didn't shuffle their deck. At least I don't think I did. No, I just got the deck out the box and went to shuffling. And I just remember that because I'm starting to shuffle with yours. So, well, really fast, if you're feeling drawn to group 4, okay, go ahead. But I don't think that's the message here. I'm thinking there's something else. Something to do with a new type of routine. A new regime, and it feels like a new type of discipline, honestly. Well, if I get more with that, I'm gonna just be picking up on it as we go along. But first, you received the 8 of Cups, and you got it in reverse. And you know, in the 8 of Cups, it's usually an eclipse in the background with the moon covering the sun, but the sun has never been depicted as crying, not that I have seen, for this 8 of Cups. So I really do think something, like, there's something hard is about to happen. And like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, doomsdays are coming. This isn't like Tower moment where it's like, crap. This is looking like a big challenge that we're about to face. And given this career reading, I don't know if it is a new job or a new project. It could even be like a new person that we got to deal with. I don't know. We're going to get some more cards. Oh gosh, sorry. I inhaled spit. with this, even that, it's like, do I gotta bite my tongue around these people or something? I don't know. We're gonna see. Excuse me. Let me clear my throat. Here we have the Chariot in reverse. And I was feeling too, I'm like, I don't even think right now we're even changing careers. It's just something's about to get difficult. Something that could impede progression here. So it's something that might be just out of your control. It might be something to do with the company itself, you know? Let me just get some more cards before I get more details. It could be like to where they're doing a whole personnel change or something. Excuse me. New boss, so therefore there's going to be new rules in place or new, like, what's that on the contract? You know what I mean? Oh goodness. You know, just things you have to follow legally for the company. Okay, and the Lovers here. Because look, the thing is, I wasn't getting as bad. Like, this isn't bad. It just looks like it's going to be difficult. And I'll have the Lovers here for confirmation. And you know what, too? Like, we have 6, 7, and then 8. I don't know. That's headed backwards. I don't know. Let me just see something. Here we have Hibernation. In this deck, it has 5 different special cards. Here's one of them. And I bet you can guess what Hibernation means. But you have it in reverse. If things have been dormant for a little bit, it's about to pick up, honestly. So if some here are entrepreneurs, or even if it is like things have been slow at the job, it's about to pick up. That's the thing. But I feel like a lot of people are going to be okay with it. It's like, okay, we're busy now. We got a lot to do. It's work time. Ten of Swords. Shit. But like some people, I don't know if everyone's gonna make the cut. So the general message here is when it comes to career, expect a big challenge, all right? It's gonna be tough to get through, but I see we getting through it. Now we're gonna break it down into different storylines here. I'm seeing this one storyline where we might not get the promotion that we were wanting, but we were gonna probably be put in like some other, like, we might be more observed now. Like now, okay, oh, you really are interested in this promotion? Okay, we're gonna watch you, and you're gonna have to really be on your P's and Q's to make sure that you will be eligible or be chosen to be promoted. For others, let's say it is like that whole personnel change. So it could be like crunch time where everyone's making sure that they are trying to be their best, do their best so they don't get cut, you know? Others here, I do think it's just something to do with company policy. That was the word I was looking for before. And it's having to follow a new policy, and that can be difficult, but I mean, it's just having to work through that. Hold on. Excuse me. Yeah, big release, right? I don't know, man. Here we have Knight of Wands. In reverse. And so with another one of those storylines, someone here is going to speak up on behalf of those who were wronged, or just behalf on what they believe is correct. They're like, this isn't fair. I'm going to speak up about this. I don't know if it's going to be done in the most delicate way, but things will be, the heart will be spoken about. Here we have the Page of Cups. I mean, so the Page of Cups is figuring out emotions, trying to place them in a box where we can understand it, learning how to express those emotions in healthy ways. Which is kind of literally kind of what we were getting with this Knight of Wands. But with the Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands together, I'm overall seeing that the heart's in the right place. So even if it's not expressed in the most delicate or articulate way, the message is still received, especially with the lovers here. What is felt is what is expressed is felt and understood. Here we have the Six of Wands in reverse, and I feel like it's I didn't mean to grab two of these. Let me put these over here. Page of Swords, and then we have the Eight of Swords too. I feel like this. If I move this over here, can we still see all three of these cards? We can! Hooray! Let me just ponder this for a moment. Cheers. Some here might have to take on a new role of creating new policies. And you could be scapegoated by others due to the new policies, like, oh, you chose sides or something like that, which can give a lot of isolation, wanting to exclude self from group. But I'm just seeing here with the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse as well. I would always just present what you are truly feeling in the heart, because what is expressed on the outside, not everyone might know where that's coming from. You know, what's your motive? What's your reasoning? Why are you doing this, right? And so I wouldn't hide that, because I think that would just gain more like dirty looks from people and misunderstandings, exclusion, honestly. But I just see the more honest you are about what you're doing and why, you'll be understood more. of Cups. We're going to start to end off this reading, y'all. Here, with the Four of Cups, you can kind of see in the picture, this person is not too happy about the current cups they have. And here is, you know, Spirit trying to bring another one. They're not seeing it, right? Now, in the reading, it feels like this next challenge, this next big deal is gonna feel very hard. All right, very tough to go through, but it really is a blessing in disguise, though. With this Four of Cups, it's like, Spirit is saying, it's like, don't even worry about, oh, just the end goal. Like, I'm gonna get through it. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. It's good to think about, but I think it's like during this process of getting through it, we'll see, because we're ending up the reading. Eight of Coins. So yeah, during this process, you'll be gaining new skills on how to understand someone and then get them to be motivated the same way you are, or at least be headed towards the same goal using their own motivations. Because this isn't mind play per se. This is just learning, like, not the work style of someone else, but the work ethic of someone else. And it's like, forming their ethic to match the team goal. Four of Swords. So you have angel number 444 for you. Okay, and I'm gonna get one of my Angelarium cards for that. But really fast, let me just get you one more tarot card. Here we have the Three of Coins in reverse. So when it comes to career, I wouldn't really get glued to the current team you have, because like we kind of already got in the message, this team might be changing for one reason or another. But regardless, I don't see that isolation from this group would do you any good. It's more so rolling, I don't even know if rolling with the punches is the right saying here. It's looking like it's just going through the process, and going through the process with these people together, you know? Because I don't know if everyone's gonna make it at the end of this whole thing here, but I do see like a good couple of strong connections made with that Lovers here. And like learn what you can from this team, and then they're gonna learn what they can from you. This whole thing's a blessing in disguise. Here for the 444, putting that for later, I'm gonna use these Angelarium Oracle of Emanations to see what this message is. One of my favorites. So this is clairaudience, or Angel of Snow here. And let me just read from the book really fast because I love what the book says. There's our Angel of Flame, Angel of Rain, Song, Memory, Sky, Visions, Silence. No, she's Snow. Where is she at, though? Give me a second, y'all. Okay, I found it. clairaudience, or Angel of Snow. The bravery of happiness in the face of sadness. Happiness that stands against the stark cold and does not shiver. The winter is heralded by the fall of snow as celestial dances, each step as unique as the snowflakes that frolic about this angel. The quiet reveler of winter. Celestial moves over the rime, a bright and joyous visage amidst a harrowing landscape. Its presence brings relief to those who seek escape from an overburdened world. Take refuge from what ails you. It is time to recover. Her signs are a snowflake, a seed, or a pine tree. Okay. Now, with that 444, yeah, 4444 angel number message I'm seeing is like, yeah, what she said in the book, but I think it's also, you know, an expansion of kind of what we're getting at this current moment. Things might be still now. Rest, recover, recharge, and it's meant to be still now, so that when you are headed into like this next big chapter, your mind and spirit will be set in a healthy vibration, if you will. Okay, this is having those mental practices set and right. This is having our personal practice set and right. What I mean by set and right, something that is something done over time, a routine, even something that is habit, okay, that constantly, and what I say by right, it actually works. You know, this isn't just practicing to find something that works. Right now, if you already have something that works, stick to it. Okay, work on expanding on those practices later, because right now, just heal. Before your mind is like, because some here with this 10 of Swords, you could have gotten actually some sixth sense message of, ooh, things are about to pick up fast. Chariot in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse. It's not happening yet. Combination in reverse, but don't get overworked of like, okay, I gotta ready, gotta prepare, gotta get ready, like, and don't let your mind wander off too much. Just know that it's okay to take solace now, honestly, so that you're ready when this happens. Here, can I do like that? Is that good? Okay, if you want a screenshot, take it now, but we're gonna go ahead and end this off here. Ta-da! Yes, we did it. Another reading, another message made, and it's out there. So, of course, I gotta take this time to say thank you. Thank you for joining me and giving this message. Sharing it to all who need it, me included. I already know which group is mine, but if you enjoyed the reading, thank you so much for just spending time with me. And those who have subscribed, thank you so much for being a part of this angel army. It's like, the more we grow, it's really kind of surreal how I feel like our collective, and that's why the more it grows, the more I'm saying, like, this is a really powerful and positive community. Oh my god, our comments, y'all. I have so much fun talking with everybody in the comments. So I love talking with you guys who've been commenting. Yo, those who've been thumbs upping and sharing these messages, thank you, because y'all don't be doing that with social medias. I should. I'll get better one day, but also, oh my gosh, those who have donated to me / this channel, big ups, big thanks to you. Was not expecting these gifts at all, so it's just, and at perfect timing too. It's a blessing, a true blessing. You are a blessing. So here, really fast, from the Moonology Oracle cards, we have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Low-key, it actually might be around the full moon, the next full moon. Anywho, from the 101 Bible Promises, we have the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things, there is no law. Galatians 5:22-23. And I feel like we got this once before in the collective reading. All of that is the angel army, okay? Love, joy, peace, patience, all this good stuff. So, oh, and really fast before I let y'all go, if anyone knows of like, what's it called? The Veda text, Quran, Buddhist texts, the what's it called, the Torah in card form, hit me up because I would love to have those as well. But anyways, that's it for the reading. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in another one. Okay, bye bye.